G'day, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 46 Cilantro Parkway in Seville Grove. We are going to go and have a look at it room by room and see what is going on here. I mean, I've just walked through. I got to tell you, it is cute as a button. Not like a button, like not a small button, not like a button on a shirt. I'm talking about one of those big, like, you know those wooden buttons that like you might find on a cardigan? It's as cute as one of those, but like they're not cute even. But it's as big as that. And it's as cute as a small button, but it's as big as a big button. This is what is going on. I'm going to give you a quick crash course here. Firstly, this is the entrance. We just came through that door there. That is a bedroom. That is the main bedroom. And that is bedroom number 3. We're going to see it all in detail. Don't worry, we're coming back to see this. It's not going to be this fast. We've got the bathroom and the loo there, but then we've got the living area. And this is where it starts to feel a whole lot bigger. This is a good sized living space. You can see the floor plan that shows you all the details of this living space at markgrogan.com.au, where we've got all kinds of detail showing you all kinds of stuff. And here we have it. We have the meals area, we have the lounge area, quite a versatile design. You can set it up a few different ways. And then this very impressive kitchen that also has, get this, a big walk-in pantry. Oh yeah, you can almost do some prepping with that. You can prepare for the end of the world. And I tell you what, it will be the end of the world, folks. It'll be the end of the world if you don't get a chance to come and see it for yourself, because it is a pretty special place. This is listed from $789,000 for a very nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. That's what's going on out the back. Super easy care and super attractive as well. So let's go right back to the front and start ourselves. Oh yeah, I might as well show you this, because you might be quickly going, yeah, show me this floor plan first. You saw it from the front. You're like, well, where's the garage? The garage is at the back. It has laneway access to the garage, and then the garage, you go straight in here to your beautiful home. And that's what we've got going on. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't worry. If you're wanting to see more details of that garage or those bedrooms, now's when that happens. So, did I mention the lawn? I mean, there's so many things to mention, even in the quick crash course. There's stuff that I missed. There you go. There's the laundry. All right, back to the front. Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate. We got a lot of stuff to see. Now, we're going to start with the main bedroom, because look, you know, I could show you the entrance again, but you just saw that as we walked down there. For now, the main bedroom, because if you're watching this video, you're probably the one buying it. And if you're probably the one buying it, you probably get the best of the bedrooms. And this is the best of the bedrooms. Here we have a whole bunch of space. That is a queen size bed, and there's a lot of room on that side, and there is a lot of room on that side as well. So therefore, it would comfortably fit a king size bed, or it would fit a queen size bed, whatever you need. It fits big gear, that is for sure. And I like this. I know this is a small thing and maybe seems dumb to point out, but you've got double power points. Look at that. So often, builders are like, nah, you can have one. Well, guess what? This builder's gone, yeah, sure, you can have 2. Or maybe it was the person who built it in the first place who thought, somebody's going to have to live here. Let's make it livable. Over here, double power point, as well as the TV aerial, if you just feel like getting a little bit of free-to-air action. And this is, again, a smart part of the design. We have the walk-in wardrobe number 1, walk-in wardrobe number 2. And that all leads through to the bathroom. Speaking of number 2 and number 1, we have the toilet, which is separate. Now, that might seem like a small thing to point out, but if you've seen a lot of houses like I have over the years, you've got the ensuite bathroom with the toilet like, you know, inches away from your head while you're sleeping in that bed. And that's not good. That's not that great. This is done really nicely. I mean, look, you can live with it the other way as long as there's a door on the bathroom and it's not an open ensuite, but this is an open ensuite, so you're not having to contend with that. So a separate toilet. We have the vanity with the stone benchtop. So again, just another indication of the kind of quality that's gone into this home. And the shower. Plenty of room to swing the door open, get to the towel rack, all that kind of stuff. And again, I might be pointing out the obvious here, but if you've seen a lot of these houses, there's a lot of things that went, I guess, they just missed them. There's stuff they missed. Here, nothing missed so far, folks. We are on to a winner. Now, on to bedroom number 2 in this winner of a home. We've got a double bed in here. It fits very comfortably. And we also have the built-in wardrobe. So that's real great. Very nicely set up. A good sized room, nice natural light. It's actually got really nice natural light through the whole home. Everything has been well thought of. And for those times where, you know, the sun goes down every day, and that's got nothing to do with this house. It happens at every house in the world. Maybe not every day actually, because depending, there's not a lot of 3x2 homes, you know, at the very, very tip of the North Pole or the South, but you know what I'm saying. The sun will go down for the vast majority of people on this planet each day. And when that happens, you have LED lighting through the main living area. You also have air conditioning in this home, and I'll show you the details on that in just a sec. That's another double bed. A queen size would fit in here if you need it to. You've got the built-in wardrobe back behind the door. These are not small bedrooms. And if you doubt me and you go, yeah, that sounds like something a real estate agent would say. They always say the bedrooms are big when they're not. Well, firstly, like I have feelings too. And secondly, prove me wrong. Go to markgrogan.com.au, check out the floor plan. I think you'll agree. That's a good sized bedroom. Now, this is again another thing I'm pointing out that's not a big deal, but when you live in a house, man, it's a big deal when it's like not there. That's a door. Now, if you've got people that are sleeping down that end of the house, you've got someone through there watching TV, making noise. You could be like, you could be like in the Grogan household, where you've got somebody who gets up every day at 3 a.m. And somebody who gets up at 4, but the person who gets up at 3 a.m. does make quite a lot of noise. And it does travel through the whole house. And a door would be a mighty handy thing sometimes. Probably should get myself one of those at some stage. Anyway, if you live at Cilantro Parkway, you get it. And you can make as much noise down whichever end of the house you happen to be. All right, that is enough about that door. You know the benefits of doors. They've been widely spruiked for many, many years. This is the main bathroom. Again, very nicely done. You've got the stone top for the vanity. Nice tapware too. It's a modern look and very classy, the finish on this. It's a very lovely and neat and tidy home. So there's your bathroom, there's your toilet. All right, now that is enough of that. How about these living areas, folks? This is some good space. We've got the current setup showing that there is room for an entertainment unit, TV, all that kind of stuff on that wall. And a good sized meals area. I mean, this is a big table. This is a 6-seater that's sitting here. Heaps of room back here as well. So you could go for a different shape if round isn't your thing. I love that round table, by the way. I think that is a good looking piece of furniture and it just fits that area so nicely. So I would say you could fit an 8 to 10 seater table there. Now, you might not have enough people living in the house that you need an 8 to 10, but you could be an entertainer. And if you are, that works, as does this, because you've got the kitchen with plenty of room to cater for the masses. You have a 5-burner gas cooktop, 900mm electric oven, and again, I mentioned it in the bathrooms. It would be a shame not to see it in the kitchen. We have the stone bench tops as well. So stone bench tops all the way through here. And that is very nicely set up. I mentioned before that even if you're a prepper, that's fantastic. You could just be prepping for a bunch of people to come over and not for the end of the world where you've got all your preserves and everything in jars and tins and stuff like that. And that's what we've got. So there is a light in here. There it is on the wall. And we have, I always think that's a winner, the microwave power point in the pantry. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and if you've heard me harp on about this before, then please forgive me. I do have a harp on kind of habit there. But like microwaves, for all the aesthetic beauty of so many different items in the home, fridges look fantastic these days, dishwashers, great. Tapware, ovens, stoves, all that sort of stuff, just so much attention paid to the aesthetic of that. And then you plonk a flippin' microwave on the bench. There it is. Does it look good? Nah, it's a microwave, deal with it. Well, That's the people in the microwave department at all the different companies making microwaves. Prove me wrong again. If you think there's a good looking microwave out there, please do send it to me. I'd love to know. But you can put it in the pantry. And that makes a big difference in how good your house looks every day. I think it makes a big difference to your stress levels, having a house that looks good every single day. When you get up and everything's just kind of in its place and looking as it should, I reckon it changes your world. That's my opinion. And I am sticking by it. Prove me wrong. Once again, I've said it before, you've got a whole bunch of shelves in here, room for all those appliances up the top, tins of food to prepare for the end of the world, because it'll be the end of the world if you don't get this house. But if you don't get this house, you won't be here for the end of the world, so you better make sure you make your move on it. That is all I'll say about that. Now, the pantry. How good is that for a sliding door too? No clunks. Very, very good. Fridge recess there, it's a good size. Now, people often ask me how big's the fridge recess. I don't have the answer for that right now. I don't even know if we're showed on the floor plan, so I'll say it's one size 10, well, yeah, size 10 boot. I think it's a size 10 in these. Another size 10 boot there, and a size 10 boot. Ooh, tight. Yeah, I'd say it's like 3 size 10 boots. I don't know exactly. If it's a really important thing for you and you can't make it here in person to check it for yourself, just hit us up at markgrogan.com.au. We'll find out. We'll get that information for you. Why? Because we care. We care about your stuff fitting in this house, and I can proudly say in a house that's as big as this one that it probably will. Now, something that I need to show you as well is this. That is your air conditioning control unit, and that is reverse cycle ducted running throughout this home. You've got aircon in the kitchen, you've got aircon in your living space, you've got aircon in the bedrooms. It is very well set up. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This one is easy for living, and that is yet another reason to make it home. The alfresco area, we'll see that, then I'll get back to that garage I know you were so keen to see before. Outdoor area is brilliant, great alfresco space. Again, it would fit like a table and chairs, or it fits the lounge, depending on your vibe and what's working for you. It's easy care out here. There's some lawn retic as well for that, so you can kind of keep it looking green throughout the year. A very quick mow whenever you do it, and that's super practical. You could take that to some other level if you wanted to, make it extraordinary, or keep it as simple as that, or go even simpler again and just pave it. There is a gate here too, so if you want to head out the back gate, you know, walking the dog, doing all that kind of stuff, there's a gate there. All right, now I've got to show you boring stuff in addition to showing you exciting stuff. So I'll show you down this side of the house. This is the side of the house that people, you know, they don't really get that excited about. But I know if you were here in person, you'd probably have a little squiz. So down here, there's the compressor for the aircon and a little lawnmower. You don't need a big one, not a huge lawn area. And that does the lawn area at the front, which we can get to through this gate right here. So we just go straight back out to the front. Shall I show you? Shall I show you? Shall I show you? There it is. We bowled straight in before. That's a pretty good looking space, hey? Easy care gardens, a little bit of lawn, all makes for a house that's cute as a big button. And then we have the little garden shed there as well. You wouldn't even know it's there. You can't sort of see it from anywhere unless you're walking down this side of the house. And now we've got to go and talk about this. Oh, we'll do the laundry. The laundry. Very, very good. All right, so you have the Rinnai hot water system with the temperature control. That's what that's all about. And space for the washing machine. There's 2 plugs. You know, one for the washing machine, one for the dryer. Again, seems like a small thing. Lots of places you get a single and a double adapter, like it's 1988. Well, at 1988 here at 46 Cilantro Parkway, this is down this side of the house. Again, easy care, easy care. There's your gas instantaneous hot water system as well. So loads and loads and loads of room to work with for your laundry and all of that sort of stuff. It's easy. There's another thing I didn't point out before. I think as I was talking about the lawnmower, there is a little clothesline kind of set up down the other side of the house. It's a retractable one. All right, that is your linen cupboard. And again, if you're really panicking about the end of the world, you probably wouldn't be so worried about towels. I'm sure you can fit some jars and tins in there if you really need to. Now the garage. All right, so this is a good size. We've got a double garage. Again, check the floor plan for the exact measurements on it, or the close to exact, because we do have a disclaimer that says that it's approximate, but I mean, we've measured it, right? We've got to go to measure it. That's how we have the floor plan for you. Now that's your solar inverter. So it does have solar panels on the roof doing things. Now I never know how to read these, but that's what it's telling me there. So it's got that. Does that mean anything to you? I don't know. But it does have solar panels on the roof, and that is tremendous. We've got everything a garage could need right now, which is space for your car, because there's a very good chance that you will want to live here. It's even got a mirror. So before you get in the car to head to work each day, just give it a bit of a quick check. Yep, make sure everything's all good. Yeah, and then you can hit the road. Or otherwise, use it as a gym, in which case that mirror, pretty handy if you like to look at yourself. And like, why wouldn't you? Because you live at 46 Cilantro Parkway in Seville Grove. You know how close it is to so much stuff. You might want to look yourself in the eye occasionally and go, you know what? You're a smart person. You did a good thing. You bought a home in a good area at the right time. You really should congratulate yourself. So every day as you get into the car, look at yourself in that mirror, remind yourself you're a winner because you bought 46 Cilantro Parkway in Seville Grove. That's what I think that mirror is there for. Now, the other things about this property that you probably do need to know are available all on the website. Rates, water rates, a map that shows you how close it is to so much stuff. I mean, you've got parks all around the place through here. It's super quick access to major arterial roads. It's a good location and a great place to be. This is well, I just got to the end and then let me start again. This is a very nice home. This is a special home. This is a very nice place to be. I think I've said all that anyone can say in 17 minutes of looking through a home. If there's anything I've missed or questions you've got that we haven't been able to answer for you, get in touch with the team at markgrogan.com.au, where you've got a contact agent button, you've got phone numbers, you've got all the info you could possibly need to know that 46 Cilantro Parkway in Seville Grove is the place to be. Thanks very much for sticking around.